where last night I was with Ramses, and so I guess he's not, like our typical artist that we interview.
Right.
Um, sorry, I'm playing with things on on the screen here, but we are very similar in our the way that we support all all these artists.
Mm-hmm.
And I had this story. If anybody's following the Tiny Stage, they'll see it. Where Katie Day, sorry Katie Day, is trying to get me to write a song, and I've reached out to you, which you gave me maybe what might be the chorus, that I was the one before you forever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I was kind of telling that story, and but how when I reached out to Sarah Hanks about it, she kind of gave me a different perspective on it. And I was like, that's my second song called Second
Right.
Thoughts,
Ooh.
because it's making me kind of question like this ambition of, because she was like, you do so much, like,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe like I was saying in the post that maybe it's obvious that I'm overstretched a bit
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. Um, so like, is this a good thing, or like, are you trying to like run from? She didn't say those words. Is
Right.
what I thought about was like, are you running from something? Is this like a sort of mask?
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of cool to ask that also of Ramses, because he's a similar kind of supporter,
Mm-hmm.
and his answer was so freaking great. Where he was like, well, it doesn't really matter, like, because what you're doing, is still helping in the same kind of way.
Right.
Um, Yeah, so yeah, shoot. Sorry guys. I did it again. You know how I go live without telling them. I'm sorry. But yeah, we've been live here for a second.
Sorry, I'm munching on these chips.
No, you're on screen for that.
Okay, perfect.
I wouldn't do that to you. Let's frame you up well. Everybody, I'm here. We're here at Tiny Talk number 34. Was it 34 or 33? Shoot.
I think it's 4.
I think it's 34, yep.
But I don't know. I think so.
With an amazing artist, Dallas Entertainment Award winner for Best R&B Song, Lover Girl.
Hi.
Everybody, help me welcoming Tati Reneè. I want to say so many things, but they're all jumbling together in my head. But I want to first start off with really thanking you, because you won the Dallas Entertainment Awards Best R&B Song for Lover Girl, and you were one of the few people that were able to get on the actual podium and do a little speech.
Right.
And you shouted out us and the Love Mic,
Yes.
and that was so freaking cool. So yeah, thank you for that.
Yes.
That was
always.
amazing.
I'm always gonna shout out my people, where I came from, and y'all are a big part of where I came from. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a big part of my journey. The Love Mic, Jana, because I didn't even know about the Love Mic, which I've said before, is when I first met Rylan, and he introduced me to the Love Mic.
You were here for one of the first DFW Covers Others podcast, where the people that cover each other kind of interview each other.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of talked about that,
Mm-hmm.
how Rylan brought you out to the Love Mic, and it was like kind of like you didn't even want to go, but you were like, all right.
Yeah, I was really nervous. Like, I just thought that, I was like, somebody like me could never, I don't know, you just feel like that. Even if you have the talent, you still feel like if you haven't been doing it your whole life, or I guess in public, if you haven't been doing it your whole life, or if you don't have like a group to be with around, then you feel like you're probably not going to be, maybe you're not going to fit in, or you're going to embarrass yourself, or you're going to say something dumb. And I guess Rylan just helped me get past that, and he was like, just go. Yeah, and I mean, I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, you say something dumb. You do something that's a little embarrassing, and that's really the main part of anxiety is me. Well, for my anxiety is that I'm worried that, something like that is going to happen to me, or I'm going to just do something that's just going to make everybody like super weirded out or uncomfortable, but over time, and especially going to open mics like the Love Mic. Like I said, the Love Mic was a really big. It's basically the only open mic besides your open mic that I really attend.
That's where I first saw you. Was at the Love Mic.
Yeah, basically the
We're
only
like,
one.
holy shit.
Yeah, and I feel like I can be myself there, which is cool, and I really appreciate that because I'm just, a little extra sometimes, which, oh my God, it just reminds me.
You got your tea. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
That's right, everybody. It's Tati's birthday, so I guess we should maybe.
No, you don't have to.
No,
you don't have to. No. There are like 10 people saying it's me today.
Yeah, it's a tradition in my family when it's your birthday, they call you and everyone
That's
sings
exactly
on the
what
phone.
did.
They
Yep.
really? Yeah, nice.
Except they don't
Happy birthday
call me all at once.
to you. No,
Yeah,
I'll stop.
I called my granny the other day to tell her happy birthday because her birthday's on Monday. And,
Oh, nice.
And so I called her to tell her happy birthday. And she answered. She's like, "Happy birthday to me, happy birthday." I was like, "You play too much."
Nice. All right, so let's get into your superpowers.
Okay.
All right. So we talked, before this, and you kind of said, and proudly, and rightfully so, you're like, this is God given, because I always like to ask people first, like, did the words come first or the music? Because I've done, now this is 34. Pretty often, like, it kind of goes back and forth where, like, somebody, like me, it was the music first and they wanted words to kind of accompany it and vice versa. But for you, obviously, it's your voice, right? So I love to ask this question. I like to get where, like, the sort of big bang happened.
Right. Okay.
So was there a song or an event or something that happened where you were like, I can freaking do this? Like, where you were like, you kind of stood up a little taller, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I would have to say there was a lot of events and different songs that pushed me to become the person that I am today, and just give me I feel like the motivation.
Yeah.
To do something, because it took me a while, but all my life I knew I wanted to make music and I wanted to sing. All of my life I knew that somebody had to hear, anybody needed to hear this, what I have to give. And I was just like, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't grow up really thinking, like, my mom, she wasn't that type of person. Like, growing up, she wouldn't let me do anything that wasn't like school related, or like, I'm not gonna be no model, you're not gonna be no model, you're not gonna be, which she's a great mom for that.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom, because she kept me from all of that. And I feel like now this is hitting me at a time where I've matured, and I guess, I don't know, I feel like if it would have hit me, this confidence that I have now, I feel like if it would have hit me when I was younger, I probably would have been really bad. I probably would have been really bad. So, but like, there's this one girl, I think her name is Orianthi. I don't know her name. And there's this song, it's called According to You. It's a rock song. It's so good. And it's one of the songs, I love rock. But I just love songs that are just really underrated. You don't really hear them much. You hear them like randomly every now and again. And I would hear that song very randomly, very out of nowhere. And I was like, man, this song is so good. Like, this girl should be everywhere. And it was always those songs that brought me closer to music, because you have your mainstream music that you sing,
That's
your songs that you have all the time, that by heart, but.
What do you think kind of drew you to that? Like I guess the more obscure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for you, obscure.
For sure, yeah.
For me, they're like familiar. Like you did at the Love Mic most recently. This I'm forgetting the name now because I'm on this freaking stream. But the Phil Collins song.
Yes.
How can you just walk away from me?
Yes.
Yeah. If I sang it out, I can probably remember the name of it. But yeah, I was like, how the hell? I was like, I wouldn't expect someone, like, you're younger to like know that song, and especially the way that you sang it too. And you done another song too. There was one where you it was Adele's cover of a song, but you thought it was from Adele, and I was like, did you know it was from The Cure? Um, oh god damn it! I'm so
Yeah,
bad with names.
I'm like, yeah,
But it
I'm
was the
blanking.
song from The Cure. They're
Right.
like a kind of famous like '80s like late '80s song. But you were like, oh, this is from Adele. I'm like, did you know? Actually, no, that was a cover that Adele did
I
from
feel
the.
like I
And
remember, but I don't remember what
then I
song
sent
it
you
was.
the actual song,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, how the hell, like so yeah, so like it's kind of interesting that you kind of gravitate towards, I guess, older music
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah, I
more like
gravitate
obscure
towards,
things.
like more. Yeah, I feel like, and so I don't know. I've always just gravitated just naturally towards music that nobody else would really listen to, or they just thought they're like, it sounds like, But um, it's when I started watching shows like The Voice,
Oh yeah,
and yeah, The Four, America's Got Talent, really any singing show I was on and I was hooked. The one that I watched the most was The Voice. I would say, if I was to say, like, I don't want to promote The Voice, but like,
why not?
I mean, I don't
We
know,
got some
it was
beef there. Or
random.
what?
No, it's just random. Like they really raised me. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I know all these random old songs, because
Okay.
I heard people on The Voice or on The Four or on like any singing show that I could get my hands on. I would hear them singing, like people that were my age or people that were closer to my age singing that song, and it would be in their own way, their own rendition of that song. And that really showed me that I can do that myself. And I do that all the time when I hear. And
When did you try it out for the 1st time?
Oh man, when did I? Oh,
The Big Bang. Let's go.
I know. Okay, well, it's not the Big Bang, but it's definitely a pretty big event. Okay, this song, it's called "Toxic" by Britney Spears. I think everybody knows
Yay.
it, but
I actually do a pretty cool version of it if I did say
really?
so myself with the
Right?
guitar. Yeah.
Okay, touche. Okay. Now I won't say that I can do it on the guitar. I can't play the guitar, but um, I do want to learn. But
That'd be ridiculous.
that would be crazy, right?
If I see you out here with the guitar with your voice, I'm gonna lose my shit.
That would be crazy. But
Toxic, yeah.
thank you, Toxic.
Yep.
Toxic. So when I heard Melanie Martinez on The Voice, this was like a really old version,
Yeah.
really older episodes. She sang Toxic, and I was so in love with that performance, because it was completely different from what I had heard, and I had
Yeah.
never really heard something like that. Like, I've heard people do different renditions of songs, but I had never heard it like that, and it really, really opened my eyes that, oh yeah, you could do that. You could do that.
Yeah.
So I went to karaoke with my favorite DJ, Tanner. Shout out Tanner, my
And when is
favorite
this around?
karaoke DJ. This was about 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, this was like 2019. But yeah, and then I told him I was like, I need you to do like an acoustic version of Toxic. And he was like, okay, well, if I can find it, because on karaoke places, it's whatever's on the list and that's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it was there. We were able to find it, and I was able to sing it. And that's basically when I decided that I was not going to sing songs just like how the artist sings it, and I'm going to try to sing it how I want to sing it.
Yeah. And did that kind of spark you want to make your own music too?
Yeah. Well, see, now that didn't come along
And
really.
before we forget, can you please let me play the guitar for you for how I do
Yes.
Toxic?
Yes,
Because
I want to hear it.
I can't sing worth the shit, but like it'd be amazing if you can do
Yes,
that.
I definitely want to hear
That'd be so
it.
sick. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So like I kind of, because like I said, you're a Dallas Entertainment Award winner. Like that's a big deal. So that kind of sparked like all right, like I can do this kind of thing, and like I'm actually gonna like trying to make my own music.
Yes. So I didn't actually decide to start writing my own music until like 2 or 3 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. It's crazy, and I'm really outing myself here, but my whole life, I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna have a ghostwriter. I'm not gonna put in no work. I don't have to do that. Like, that's too much work. I'm not
Right.
doing that. I don't want to put my brain into something, because I used to try to write when I was a kid, but like, I didn't really know much. I just knew what I thought I knew, and it wasn't
Did you
good
write
enough.
anything like journal or poetry or anything like that?
No,
Yeah.
no. I tried to, but like I said, I didn't like it. It felt very not creative to me. And even the first few songs that I wrote, they're all right. My uncle says they're really good, but I don't have them recorded. I don't even remember where the beat is. I don't know, Carlos. I don't even.
I
don't know.
She can see my face where I'm like about to ask her about these songs.
I do not remember. I would see that was because when I first started writing, I started writing in a journal.
Okay.
And then I was like, dude, I have my phone here. I'm never writing in a journal again.
Yeah.
Because my hand hurts. It cramps up so bad. And I'm like, nah, man, I can't stop doing what I'm doing here because my hand is cramping up.
Right.
And I'm like, it's good. This is so good. Like, I can't stop. But now I use my phone for notes or my little Kindle thing.
So are these first songs somewhere like that we can kind of revisit?
Nah.
Not
They're
at
literally
all?
nowhere.
They're songs
nowhere.
you've forgotten, in the words of Kanye West.
They're probably in my uncle's vault somewhere. Maybe. That's...
All right,
know.
so your uncle sounds like he's maybe, or so, because I was gonna ask, like, is music kind of like in your family some kind of way?
No. No. Mm-mm. So far that I know, I'm the only one that...
Interesting. Wow.
Yeah, I'm the only one that sings or does anything musical or anything like that. It is kind of odd, actually, because
No, I mean,
nobody else... I don't know nobody else in my family that
maybe you were just
has a musical
the first
bone.
one that kind of actually like let it out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Possibly.
That's true, because I was very nervous when I was a kid. Like, I didn't sing in front of my mom until I was like...
I can't believe it. You always say that
20
too. Like
or
you
21.
and Adrian Tripp. You're always like, "Oh, I'm so shy." I'm like, "Bullshit." I'm like,
I'm not
like,
shy
for
anymore.
what? I'm like if I had your like talent or whatever, shit, forget it.
Yeah, I used to hate
I'd be
singing in
too
front of
much.
my family. Yeah, because I was just like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, I don't want y'all to see me sing. Like, I don't know. It was super weird when I was a kid.
So I guess we're talking earlier about like when you kind of started, I guess, to write your own stuff or to kind of pursue your own music. But you kind of reached out to, because you're like, yeah, I want ghostwriters, whatever. So like, did you start reaching out to other people, the producers, or?
Nope. I didn't.
So how did
anything
Lover Girl
together.
happen?
So Lover Girl happened. Now Lover Girl, I made Lover Girl. I think it's already been like 2 years. It's either been 2 years or a whole year since I made Lover Girl. I couldn't put my finger on it, but that came about when so my friend Aaron Jackson, he is another artist, and we went to school together, so we were friends from school.
Yep.
And one day he asked me, he was like, I want you to be on one of my songs, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, well, I've never recorded anything in the studio, which not in like an actual studio. I did record with my uncle, but that was just like, we had a microphone.
Your uncle sounds like someone that was in music. If
No.
he's recording you,
No.
and no, it's just like, no, okay,
No.
all right.
No, but he did. He had like a little thing to record and a microphone.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like an actual studio setup for vocals or anything like
Right.
that. So it was just just us messing around, recording stuff on the computer or whatever. But I would say my actual first real time experience in the studio is with Aaron Jackson and my engineer DJ, who's the one who came up with
That made the beat.
who helped me. He didn't make the beat.
Okay.
I got the beat from Rendala on YouTube. Shout out Rendala.
Big shout outs.
Yeah.
Sick
I
beat.
get a lot of my beats from Rendala, but no. DJ just helped me put my vocals together. He helps me. He basically works all the magic. I just sing, and then he just puts everything where it needs to go.
Yeah.
And he knows exactly what I want, and that's why usually I only work with him, because I don't trust anybody else to handle my vocals.
I get it. I get it.
I've tried
I
going
hate to
other places,
freaking.
but I'm just...
I hate to always draw back to the soccer analogy, but like it's a similar kind of thing with like certain players that play for certain teams is because they vibe with the coach maybe a little, kind of way a little
Yes.
bit. They understand you and they know how to bring the best out of you.
Yeah, and I
You
told
know?
him, I was like, dude, I hope you know. I was like, I'm keeping you forever. So
Yeah.
don't be trying to like go nowhere.
Yeah. Well, freaking. Why? So like, I was gonna bring up how you won this award, but like, you didn't even really try. Like.
No, dude, I did
Like
not.
you
I had
didn't
no
even notice that
idea.
you were announced as the winner at the actual award.
I was just getting a drink. I was
You
just
were
at
like,
the
"What?"
bar getting a drink, and then I turned around. I was so late. I was so nervous because I'm always nervous about everything. I just got mad butterflies in my tummy, but I came in whatever. And okay, I think Hyro told me that I was nominated like 2 weeks before, right? And I was like,
Heido's another one though. Big shout out to Heido. He's
Hyro,
out there right now, I think, watching. Hopefully.
Big Hyro.
But he was also nominated for best contemporary Latin artist, and he was like, "Oh shit, I wasn't even like trying, but
Dude,
hey,
yes,
this is cool."
that's what I said.
But
I was like, what?
Without even trying, he's like, he's freaking killing it,
Bro, literally. And something was telling me, don't like run in the restroom and start taking pictures and doing like just start moving around.
Right.
Just go straight to the bar and find everybody. Honestly, it was supposed to be just go find y'all, but
Yeah.
I had to make a bar stop. And they didn't. I think they had just gave me my drink. Oh, and then they called my name, and I was like,
Yeah, we saw you running up. We're like,
I
"What?"
was like, no way. And they were like, is she here? And I was like, I'm here.
So all right, so what was that experience like? Like,
It was crazy. It was freaking insane. I was like, what in the world?
have you talked to your producers too and everybody else about like winning this award? Like what was their reaction?
DJ is just so excited. They were all my crew. All my crew. Shout out to them. DJ, Aaron, Nick. Shout out to all y'all. But they were all super proud of me, super excited. Basically, they just want me to keep going and keep working hard and doing what I do. And they were with me when I wrote that. Not when I wrote that song. They weren't with me when I wrote that song. Usually, I do all my writing alone. I could probably write with somebody else, but I never really tried an actual writing session. But I just do my own thing, and then I go to the studio. And then sometimes when I can't finish it, I just go in there and I just start saying a bunch of random things until
Just gibberish until something comes out.
until we
Wow,
all agree that
interesting.
it's good. Like they were like, okay, you know what, perfect.
Okay, but Lover Girl is not about gibberish, right?
Lover Girls.
I mean, again,
I
can
guess you could
feel free
say-
at any time to tell me to shut up. Next question.
Lovers.
But
No, we can get into it. Lover Girl's not gibberish. No, I guess in a sense it's not gibberish. I feel like lyrically it does mean something to me because it's a part of me that's just like I'm just a really excited girl that's just really in love with the world. It's just a part of me that is in love with love.
it's not your typical love song, honestly, because like usually it's coming from the other side, like a guy expressing this kind of affection and
Yeah.
everything like that. So, but aside from all that, that song really like exemplifies your capabilities, like because like it gives you space to like. I was kind of telling you about like I wish you would learn Van Morrison's
Yes.
Into the Mystic
And-
because
yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
it gives you room to do your thing. Like,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
learning
run,
that
you
one.
can but that song is like a great like that's probably why you won the freaking award because it was like
That's
holy
probably
shit I was
why.
like this
Because of all the runs and all the riffs and stuff.
yeah
So let me tell you, I actually wrote that song in honor of one of my good friends, and I didn't actually write it in honor of him, but more like I envisioned all the vocals, and what I was envisioning was I wanted them to be for him to practice because he's learning how to sing, and
Lover Girl was for somebody else to learn how to sing better. No shit.
yeah,
Wow.
it was basically supposed to be it's like it's basically like a warm up, not a warm up, but it's to help you warm up. I mean, it helps me.
People
warm
that
up.
know me know that I'm starting to tie dots together here and like trying
Yeah.
to draw some metaphors.
Yeah, good
but
friend of mine. Yeah, we were
Wow.
yeah.
Do you want to say who it is or you don't have
Yeah, I'll shout out my friend Moo.
Moo?
Shout out Moo. We had a I don't know. We became best friends in 2018. I'm just gonna make it quick. And
Sure.
we became best friends in 2018, and he was starting his singing journey, but I was just figuring out who I was,
Yeah.
vocally, and I was still practicing, trying to figure out who I was. So basically, we started a journey, and he even went out on his own and started practicing, but he always like he would call me or like he would send me audios, oh, how does this sound? And dude, I'm telling you now, he can do some runs, like
Yeah.
like that's why, like, a lot of the times when I'm making music, I think about people like him, and I think about like people that probably want to practice their runs, because that's what we used to do. We would take runs and little like riffs from different songs, like Coco Jones, Money Long, Ariana, and we would just practice them.
Yeah.
Practice until we could figure until we had it, until
Yeah.
he could just be like,
Wow.
But yeah, I that song. That's why it's probably so damn hard. That song is so hard. Because I was literally
So it was
thinking
like a tutorial
of my friend. Yeah, I was literally
sorts.
thinking of my friend. I was like, oh, I wonder if he will like this.
Oh
He'll
my
want to
God.
practice this.
That's
like
so crazy. And then, now that you say that, I know that that there's a song that you're helping our brother in the tiny stage, Heido. He talks about this. That
oh
there's
yeah.
The song I'm forgetting the
For
name
You?
right now. Yeah, thank you
Uh-huh.
for that. He's like, yeah, my
For
friend's helping me, like,
you.
kind of like do runs and stuff. So like that's so wow. So the song that won you the award was for somebody else to practice them doing their thing better.
I had him in mind. Like, I had him in mind when I was making all those runs and riffs and stuff. And
it wasn't for you. It wasn't like, this is my song. Like,
it was yeah, no, not really, because
Wow.
I guess that's why I don't really like performing it that much, because I'm like, the song is
I was gonna say, yeah. You seemed kind of reluctant a lot to kind of
Yeah.
like perform it. Although, like, for me, like, it's one of my favorite songs all time. I think Remy Riley even
yeah, she loves that song.
she was like, I listen
Shout
to it
out
every
to
day.
Remy. I love you, girl.
But yeah, so because maybe we'll get into this a little bit later, or no, because we're on a time situation because Tati's busy. It's her birthday and she's got places to be, and I'm gonna respect the shit out of that. But that's so interesting that it comes. It's kind of drawing. It's so, like, again, I'm sorry, people listening that have listened. I like to tie dots and connect
yeah,
things.
no, me too.
But like you're another lighthouse.
yeah, oh,
Like that song, the one that won, it wasn't for you. It was for somebody else. It was to help them. And the way that you're helping Heido kind of like
right,
perfect his craft or like enhance it.
right. Yeah, like, I wouldn't say it was actually like for him, because but I mean, yeah, I wrote it thinking of somebody,
But-
somebody that I liked, and then but I sang the song vocally thinking of him. Yes.
So it's interesting that you were saying earlier that you would like want kind of ghostwriters and stuff like that. But although you're kind of one too.
I was sorry, Carlos. It's crazy that you say that, because I've been thinking about this. I was like, dude, I could be a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
I have so much music in my
Do it for
vault
yourself, maybe.
that I don't want. I just
have
don't
like
want
a different persona, like call it somebody else. Like,
I can't do that. I can't. I gotta stick to the one.
Yeah.
But I do have music. Shoot, I guess you could say I got music for sale, like lyrics for sale.
For
if
real?
anybody ever needs it, yeah.
So you're sitting on a vault right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask how come you haven't opened this vault? I mean, shit,
so-
like, you're an award winner now. Like, so
Yeah.
people, like, I mean, like, for me, like, yeah, it's
So this is actually some
I don't
really
get it.
good news.
like
Mhm.
if I had like an ounce of this talent, like I'd be too much.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I guess I was just having a little bit of, like I said, I was at a crossroads for a really long time. Like, this
Yeah.
whole year, it's been a whole year, and I've been stuck, like, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. What which way am I gonna go? Which way
Yeah.
am I gonna turn? And so that's why it's been so long. It's not ready, but I do have enough music to put out an album.
A whole
It's-
LP, like a whole album.
Yeah.
Nice.
and I do have enough. And it's just, I guess it's just like all that music is really just, it's an old part of me. And so, like, I was having, I guess, what is it? Conviction, I guess, against that old part of me, because I'm not gonna lie, that music's kind of toxic, but it's what the people want.
Like
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. I'm gonna give y'all what y'all want. But that's
Thank
all y'all
you.
getting out of me.
But like it's a time that you kind of like don't want to really revisit, but like you were able to kind
every
of get
time
it
I
out
do
like through music
revisit,
or something.
I'm not mad at it. Like I've been revisiting it over the past few days, and I'm like, dang.
Can we get into what that was about, or again?
It was just more.
Feel free to tell me shut up and
A lot of the
next
times,
question.
yeah, no worries. A lot of the times, it was just me worried about a relationship, or just like wondering, begging you why didn't it work out, and why can't we be together, and blah 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 blah. You know, all that boring stuff that y'all love.
It's kind of amazing coming for you, not for nothing.
I know, but I'm just like, I don't want to sing about heartbreak anymore, because like I'm not like, even when I just went through some stuff, you know, and I didn't immediately go. And what I used to do like a couple years ago is I would get really freaking sad. I would get really sad, and I would, one, go get a tattoo. Two, yeah. And two,
That's funny.
make some really
That's probably why I had
sad
like 14
fucking
of them.
music. Yeah.
It makes sense.
I had a lot of them, and they're really random. But yeah, and then two, make some really sad fucking music. Like as sad as I could go, because one of my main inspirations for that was Reneè Aiko. She's a very, very like amazing artist. Shout out Reneè, because Reneè, I'm not gonna say she raised me, but I mean, look, it takes a village, okay? And I guess that it's just really, it really was, what is it? Very, it rubbed off on me, the toxicness of her.
Okay.
And I just thought that it was like, I was like, I want to be that toxic queen. Like, I want to be a toxic queen where I'm just like singing
queen.
about heartbreak and singing about, you know, oh, I want to, because I do what I want to do. And, you know, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, I do what I want to do. But I don't want to just be out here just, you know, talking about, oh yeah, you broke my fucking heart. Like,
Right.
I can't live. I gotta go fucking get drunk and, you know, get fucked up. Like, I used to sing about shit like that. Like, I don't want to sing about shit like that no more, because like, you shouldn't want to get fucked up whenever you're sad and you're heartbroken. Like, you know, you shouldn't. Heartbreak and liquor sometimes mixes, but if you do too much liquor, it's gonna go crazy.
The balance gets thrown off.
Yes, it's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna go crazy. And like, that was my thing. I used to get real crazy, like, and that was really a time. All this music is from a time when I was really on one. I'm not on one anymore.
Good.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
it don't hurt
to you
me
with that one for sure. and that's what, for me, like, it's kind of interesting too, because with this song Lover Girl, like, whenever you come here, I'm like, Lover Girl, please, you know, and you're like, okay. But we've talked about this before, that like you kind of want to go like in a sort of different direction.
I do.
So I guess let's get into that a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, Lover Girl is a great song, you know, forever will be.
Yes.
But as you were kind of talking about, it was like it's kind of from a time that you're not so happy about, in that you kind of want to express a kind of different version of yourself, right?
Yeah.
So
Lover Girl, definitely a younger, more immature version of me.
so now we're gonna enter into the Tatiana era instead of the Tati era.
Right. There we go. The Tatiana era. No, yeah, I do wanna make a shift now. I've been thinking about it, and I really don't want it to be that big of a shift, but I do want to make a gospel album. And
nice.
And because I love gospel, and I just love praising the Lord, praise God all day, every day.
Is that okay? I have to ask, is that a sort of new thing also?
Yeah, that's pretty new.
And I ask because people that have been tuning into these Tiny Talks and that know me personally, they know that's not my thing. You know, I guess you can call me an atheist, but because I know people like Kayla Raquel and Keyshawn Taylor,
right,
and Adrian Tripp, and not for another Fantasy Verse, he's probably out there, hopefully. I know you laugh, but like this is why this guy can piss me off all day long, but he's always my brother
Right.
because he has a heart, you know.
Right. Yes, and he does.
And in talking with them and knowing them kind of makes me like, you know, all right, like there's something to this, you know, like
Yeah.
because honestly, like before for me it's like you're talking to me about Santa Claus,
Right.
you know,
Right.
but I see the impact that it has on them, and they're trying to do it for me too. I'm trying not to cry right now.
I know.
But like that
I'll cry. Don't do that.
they're doing that for me, like that like they're trying to like show like this is a real thing and feel it.
Because it is real, and it's in all of us, and
right?
that's why it connects us, and it brings us so close.
Yeah.
Because it is real.
Right. Yeah. So like I'm someone that's you know kind of I was fighting it. I don't know.
Right.
But so what was it for you that kind of like made you have this shift?
Oh man. This is definitely goes big shout out to my girl Val. Val, Mama Mecca. I love her so
Mama
much.
Mecca.
Yes,
Nice.
that's my girl. She basically was the first part of my journey. I'm telling you, Carlos, I was really crazy like a couple of years back, and she was even with me on a night that I went boo berserk. But we both kind of tried to get out of that. She was able to get out of it way before me. She was able to get out of the party life,
I was about to say like
crazy,
it's like kind of party like yeah.
way before me.
Yeah.
But she was waiting for me whenever I was ready, and that's really another thing that draws me, you know, so close towards people. Is like the fact that like whenever you're not forcing me to come, like, you know, you're not shaming me to because I'm not ready for something, but you're waiting for me to be ready for whatever it is, or you're waiting, you know, you're you know, and that's what it was. I was done.
You're waiting for me. There's a song there, lady.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
And yeah, I just didn't want to. I think it was after the High Society was when I decided that I was really I needed to start changing something about myself.
What's the High Society?
The High Society was the show that I was part of, Jordan's show, with Kuzo, Jordan and Kuzo, Say. That's where I met all of them. Say, Claudia.
Okay.
I met all of them there. Zenny, and Saturn. Yes, all my people.
Nice.
Shout out Saturn. Yeah, and at the High Society event, I was really, really, really drunk. I was. And I mean, no matter what, I'm always gonna keep it together. Like that's like a really crazy thing I can do. Like I can get super wasted and I can still perform. Like I was really drunk, dude, that night, and I knocked it out the park.
Yeah.
Knocked it out the park. But yeah, some other stuff had happened that night that I was not feeling, and so I was like, the only way that this is gonna change is if I change. That's the only way. And I'm not gonna say that I just decided to stop drinking overnight, or I just decided to stop doing crazy shit, which I did decide to stop doing crazy shit that night. I did. I was like, bitch, I'm not doing no more crazy shit. But but like drinking, you know, that took me a little bit longer. I'm still fighting with my demons all the time, but I'm a little bit better at it now. Wow,
Tati, I never knew we had this thing in common. This is crazy.
I know.
No, because I have to admit, and if you saw Tiny Talk number 9, the first 10 minutes of it, I kind of talk about that too. But yeah,
right. Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard thing to overcome. Because I mean, it's real easy. You know, they give it to you. We could go across the street right there, and I could get you a shot right now, and it would be just that, and then we could get super fucking wasted, off of like, just like however many shots, because shots are just that cheap, and it's like, damn, bro, that's fucked up. But no, let me stop. But that's why I stopped. I'm like, dude, it's that easy. That means that it's probably not good for you. It's that easily accessible. It's for you. It's got to be. Like, I know water's that easily accessible, and but like, say you're in the fucking ocean, right? You're in the ocean, stranded on a raft, and the water is there. The water all around the ocean is there, and you're fucking dying of thirst. You're not gonna drink it,
right?
Because you'll really die.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I'm like, dude, I've been trying to think. I've been trying to like.
Wow.
I'm trying so hard. But yeah.
Well, shit. Wow. Yeah. I I'm kind of taken aback a little bit because I never expected us to have this kind of thing in common like that.
I know. I know.
And if there's any, I mean, I'm talking to myself maybe too, but any kind of advice I for that is you have an obvious gift, and you say it's God given. It wasn't trained,
Mm-mm.
and without even trying, you won a pretty big award in the local music scene. And yeah, alcohol. It's it can numb things, and maybe that's what we have in common too, because we're both kind of nervous people, I guess.
I was just about to say I have really bad
That-
anxiety.
I'm the same way. This is why, like, I have this crazy stutter, and like, why I'm sorry, people at home listening, but like, why is it hard for him to get out words? It's because I'm trying not to stutter,
Right.
because I'm a nervous person,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of eases that. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
It does. Like,
That's why you were talking
All of
about
a
like a
sudden-
sort of balance. Like, there's a
Yeah.
certain spot where you're like, I was the same way. Freaking in playing darts, you couldn't touch me.
right.
If I was drunk playing darts, I can hit a bullseye from like any angle behind you. I can like Kobe it. You know what I mean? So like that kind of makes you think that, okay, this is not so bad or whatever.
Right.
But shit just kind of the bad shit just kind of happens
Mm-hmm.
when that is a big part of your life.
Yes.
And
Every time, it never fails.
since you were talking about kind of getting closer to God and things, there's I guess one of the sins is gluttony, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's maybe what they're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
is that getting like you want that all the time.
Right.
You really want to be numb the whole time.
Right.
You want to be happy
That's
the
what
whole time.
Yes, that's
Like-
literally the conviction that's been hitting my heart
Right.
as of lately about just overindulging and doing too much, and it's just not cute. Like, on top of all that, it's
And
just
you
not
have so much more
cute.
to offer. I mean, we do.
Yes,
I'm talking to both of us, kind of like I did
Yes.
yesterday with Ramsey.
yes. I'm talking to.
I'm sorry, these tiny
anybody
talks
that
are
has a
getting
little
kind of deep
issue.
now.
Yeah, I'm talking to anybody that has a little issue, even if you don't think it's an issue. Say, okay, we won't call it an issue.
But I think it was it was someone. It was at a different time talk where we're like, when you're asking yourself, that's when you know, because you're asking
Literally,
yourself for a reason. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's not anybody else telling you it, because that might not hit you the right way, but you're gonna ask yourself, because you're gonna go, hey, are we doing this
Right.
the right way?
Yes. Yes.
And since Heido's out there, I had to give him another shout out, just because he's kind of been like that for me a little bit. Like it's funny, you have a compass tattoo.
yeah.
He's been a little bit like that for me over here
Mhm.
lately.
Right.
I'm trying not to fucking cry.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god.
But it means a lot. But like also like it helps to see that like other people want you to succeed.
Yeah, and there's also more people than you think with
They
these
gave
issues.
you a big ass award. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you were like, my God, I wasn't even trying, and I won this freaking thing. And I was like, well, now you got to like do it again.
Right.
You know what I mean? I
Right.
mean, that's just my competitive nature. You know what I mean? But
No, trust me, I'm telling myself the same thing.
but you obviously have something. There's an obvious gift, and yeah, this that kind of lifestyle, or like just. Again, I'm maybe talking to myself here, but like trying to numb things
Mhm.
to feel comfortable.
Yeah, to feel comfortable. That's
It's
me.
it's maybe not the best thing.
Mhm.
And it's good to feel uncomfortable, because you grow from that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm. Yeah, that is very much true, because that's what I always think of. I'm like, I try to think of how I felt before I took a shot or I got super freaking drunk. And then I'm like, and I'm thinking, even when I'm super drunk now, I'm trying to think like, okay, how, why? what is happening right now that I had to get this drunk, or something happened or whatever. Like, I need to pinpoint that. We need to figure that out, because
for me, sometimes I'm having a good time, and it's like, I want to have a better time.
Yeah, I felt that. I felt that too.
Yeah, right.
I felt that too. But that definitely fueled a lot of my older music. Is just like drugs and alcohol. Yeah. But I definitely don't want to be that person anymore.
We're taking a different direction, and it's funny that you have the most prominent tattoo that you're talking about is a compass.
Yeah, this is actually a sailboat wheel. Mm-hmm.
It's a sailboat. I thought it was a compass. Mm-hmm. Okay, now that you're showing it to, okay.
Yeah, it's a sailboat wheel, and I mean, gosh, since you pointed it out, I guess
maybe it is a compass.
Explain it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Because I honestly thought it was a compass, and I was like, oh wow, like
right.
What a cool analogy.
This was like my first. No, this was my second tattoo. I got it when I was 18. And okay, so like I said, Reneè Aiko, she was a huge inspiration in my life. She has the same tattoo. So that's kind of where it came from.
That was it. It's just kind of like a.
It has its own meaning now,
thing.
But at the time, no, it had no meaning at all. I just was like, oh my gosh, I want to be just like Reneè, and I just didn't. I didn't have my own persona back then, and I just really wanted to be somebody that mattered, and somebody that was important, that people like really cared about, or I don't know. But now I'm just like, obviously, I've grown out of all of that. I'm an adult now, so I don't really. I mean, I still want to make music, and I definitely still want to make the music that I want to make.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have all that conviction in my heart when I do make it. And
you don't want to have that conviction in your heart?
No. I don't want to feel bad about putting music out.
Okay.
And like Lover Girl, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love Lover Girl, but man, it's just like I think about my younger cousin, and I think about like younger girls, younger women, and I'm just like, don't give it up, y'all. Don't give it up, y'all. I'm just kidding. Don't listen to her.
No, it's actually for me, at least from a guy's standpoint, it's kind of a nice perspective that we don't usually get.
Yeah.
Because usually we're the ones singing that song.
Right.
Yeah.
The Lover Girl is basically just about a girl that's meeting. She meets some dude. She like kicks it off with him, whatever. They end up together for like 2 or 3 weeks or whatever, maybe a month at the most. And she starts acting kind of goofy, over him, because she's like, oh my gosh, I really like him, and oh my gosh, he told me that he's gonna be in my life forever. He told me that he wants to, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and and all this stuff. And I'm like, no, don't listen to them. No, that's not why they're telling you that, because they want to get, what, this is for another day.
We know. Yeah.
This is for another day.
Say less. we know. Well, so all right. So, do you have anything planned for this kind of new direction, like an album, or are you still working with the same producers
right now? Yes,
with this new stuff? Yeah,
it's DJ always. Hopefully, I pray that DJ is always in my life. But
what about Heido?
And
he's
Heido,
a great producer.
And Heido as well.
Sorry,
is he involved too? I forget that. Yeah, I forget that Heido's a producer. Yeah. You're right. Shout out Heido, because Heido is gonna help me start working on some things. I honestly we haven't started yet. So, but DJ for sure. And I don't really have an idea, but I mean, I have an idea, but I don't really have I got a vision, but I don't. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. I don't want it to be really, like I said, I do want a whole separate gospel album. I do want a whole gospel album, but I really want to make music that comes for. So Lover Girl is kind of like where I started, Lover Girl is like just like where I kind of got a little taste of music, and I just like wanted to, give y'all all of the toxic and fun and crazy old Tati, and
oh, the vibes though on that song.
Yes, and honestly,
please don't knock that song.
You're in for a trip. You're a treat, not a trip. You're in for a treat. A treat, because when I do drop the Lover Girl album or EP, whatever the hell it's gonna be, y'all, I'm really about to give y'all all the bangers. Like, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it.
Y'all can
just take it. Just take it.
So it's gonna be like a sort of shedding of like an old,
Yes,
like the old
basically.
Tati, and then
Yeah.
we're gonna
And
walk
I
into the new one.
want the new Tati.
Is
Like
it-
I
it's a
don't want it to be
Tatiana.
too overly. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I don't want it to be too overly. Like, oh yeah. Like I just want it to be. I want it to speak to everybody. I really don't want people to hear my music and think, oh, I can't listen to this because she's talking about God or she's doing this and she's religious and all this stuff.
I get it. Yeah.
And I don't want people to think that. I want people to just always hear my. That's why I'm gonna release the Lover Girl album. I am gonna release it because like I want y'all to have all of it. Like I want y'all to hear every part of me, not just the part that I just found, like the new part of me that I just found out about. Like I want y'all to hear the old me too, and just see
progression,
where
the whole
I've
thing.
come
Yeah.
from. Yeah, like and just see where I've come from, and just make your own decisions based off of that. Decide how you want to live your life. And I just say that because as a child, I was very impressionable. Like I was very impressionable. Like you couldn't tell me nothing. And like if I was watching Christina Aguilera or Beyonce, like I'm learning Beyonce. I was learning her 15-minute Super Bowl set, halftime set, like
Really?
that. Yes.
Dang.
That is my shit. I love it. And I don't have any shame, but I do love that. I don't remember what year it was from, but she brought out Destiny's Child and it was everything. But like I learned that shit, and so like as a kid I was like, oh, I want to be like her. I want to do this. So but over time when I grew older, I was able to listen to people's music. I was able to listen to like say like Christina Aguilera's Dirty, and I was able to listen to that, but I'm able to also listen to her progression of it as an artist because her music is a little bit different now. It's not like, now she's not sitting here like, talking about, all this stuff, but she is like, you can tell she's grown now.
Yeah.
You can tell she's
it's different. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not, but yeah, I just want people to vibe with me, because I'm just here for the ride, just like everybody else.
You're growing.
Yeah.
You're growing. You're like I said, it's funny, but like Tati into Tatiana, maybe with the accent on the A, maybe.
Right.
That's awesome. All right, so yeah, it's so I promised Tati that we would get her out of here within an hour because she's busy. It's her birthday. She's got things to do. So we have some time still, and I have to end this thing. Well, first, thank you for everything.
Thank you
for supporting us the way that you do. Again, for shouting us out on that podium was freaking everything.
Always.
We were nominated, as you can tell behind her. We were, you can see the little nominee thing. So that was amazing just by itself. But like that, you actually shout us out, and also the love mic. I'm not going to call out other people that didn't shout us out on the podium, but I get it.
I wouldn't even be able to think of not shouting y'all out.
It's hard to think out there, but no, it freaking meant everything. But yeah, so I love this talk. I think we really got a really interesting insight into Tatiana, and I always try to end these things where I ask, the artist, that's your camera right there. Because you are an award-winning artist now. And you're having this progression now, this kind of change in your maybe genre, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I always try to ask these artists to kind of finish it out with what advice would you give to your peers, your local artists? Actually, you know what? Before we get there, I forgot one more. You collaborate with some people, right? So can we talk about a little bit about who you're collaborating with, like real quick, because I know it's 6:05 and we're trying to get you out of here
definitely talk about it.
But yeah,
yeah, I'm actually collaborating with a couple of people. They don't let me forget that I owe them features. No, but for real though, shout out to all my guys. I'm gonna right now I got something coming out with Monty. He's got a big project coming out. I'm super happy to be a part of that. I'm just so excited.
Just be patient with that one because he talks about like it might not come out this year, next year.
That who knows when that's coming out, but I'm gonna be ready.
He showed me what he recorded with you. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he was just like, just do it.
It was amazing.
Yes. Yes. And I was like, all right, I'll do it.
Nice.
I do have a feature coming out with Kuzo.
Kuzo, hell yeah. Wow.
At some point. And Casual Thomas, I've worked with him a couple times.
Hell yeah.
And I plan on going back working with him again. That's about it. That's all I got. Actually.
All right. So then my next question would be, is there any local artist that you would like to collaborate with that you haven't yet?
Oh, absolutely. Easy. Ella. Which
Dabney?
I know I can just
Ella
ask her
Calabney?
anytime. Ella Calabney. I love her so much. She is my favorite princess. But Remy, of course. I just love Remy
That'd be
so
super
much.
sick.
And like, I know this is super random, but I would really love to collaborate with Saturn at some point because I love his music so much, and he knows how much I love.
I
his
miss
music.
Brother Saturn. I haven't seen him in a bit.
I know. We miss you.
Yeah, come back, man. All right, cool. So, all right. Now I'll ask the final question. So, like, drawing from your experience and how you're kind of at this point now, where you're, you're at a high point that you can kind of take it wherever you want, really. What advice would you give your peers that are maybe in a spot where they're trying to level up? Maybe they're in a spot where they're like they're second guessing themselves, or some kind of advice to help them, like I say, level up.
Right. Okay. Easy.
Easy.
Just do it. Like,
just do it.
Just do it. Seriously, put it out. I mean, I know I should take my own advice, but put it out if you want to put it out. Don't keep taking like all these takes, because I promise you it sounds good. Like, it sounds good. Don't overwork yourself by taking a million takes and then they all sound the same, babes. Newsflash. It sounds good. It sounded good probably the fourth or fifth time, but don't overwhelm yourself with that, because no matter what, we hear your art and we see your art, and if you feel too nervous, like you can't get up and go to an open mic, like if you feel like you can't come to wherever I'm at, don't feel like that, because you can come wherever I'm at. You can come wherever Carlos is at. You can literally go wherever you want. There is no human that is above you ever at any point. We're all the same. And just do it. Just do it. Write your music, sing that song, go to an open mic, go to karaoke. If that's the first thing you're going to do, that was my thing. I did karaoke, and then it turned into karaoke, what was it? Competitions, and then open mics. And then I just do my thing,
Now you just do your thing and win awards, whatever. No, that was beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And I love y'all so much. Shout out to all my friends.
All right, yeah. I guess we'll wrap it up, because I promised that we would keep this within an hour, and this is one of the rare ones that we're actually doing that out of respect, because Tati's busy. It's her birthday. But thank you so much. Thank you a million times for everything. It's a huge honor that you're like tied to us. And whatever we can do to help you progress in this new path, we're here,
Thank you.
Anytime, whenever.
I love y'all.
All right, people. I guess that'll do it for Tiny Talk number 34, was it?
Yep.
Yes, 34. With the Tati Reneè. Yeah. Tune in later. Thanks for joining us if you're here live. This weekend, we're going to be celebrating 420 weekend, because the weird laws kind of were paused. I was like, funny. I was like, oh, they're giving us 420 weekend? Ha. Well, whatever. We'll take it. So it's going to be live music Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday, we're going to have our open mic featuring at 9 o'clock a special Lizard Queen Jambaloo, she's calling it, or Jambalaya, she called it.
Right. Okay.
So if you want to come out here and collab, like, with an amazing singer, songwriter, pianist, I think she could play guitar a little bit too. So yeah, come out Friday night. Yeah.
Is so talented.
And stay tuned for the lineup this weekend too. I haven't released it yet because I'm just still trying to solidify people. But names like Morgan Hawkins is going to be out here, Rosie L. Hopefully Gage Cornell, and more. Adrian Tripp, Keyshawn Taylor. What? I know. I said it. And again, Tati, sorry, I'm trying to get your happy birthday.
Thank you.
I hope the rest of the night goes well.
Thanks.
And thank you again for being here and like really making our show kind of like legit.
No, thank you for having even anywhere for us to perform at. Like seriously, this is just a great place because all the artists, all musicians feel comfortable enough to come here and you know do their thing. We appreciate you. And we love you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It means everything. All right, everybody. We're going to let Tati go, do her thing, and enjoy the rest of her birthday night. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Possibly tomorrow. I don't know. There might be one. Do that again? There we go. Bye, Tati. Happy birthday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was so much fun.
That was fun.
Oh my gosh. That was great. And my leg was starting to fall asleep. That's why I had to move. I was like, oh my god. My leg started falling asleep. I was like,
I get it.